Well, I want to just welcome everyone to the ribbon cutting at the Limerick. My name is Sean O'Brien. I'm with North Point Development. And if you're here, it's likely because you helped us get to this point, throughout our 3-year process. And it's been a full 3 years for me, blood, sweat, and tears. I'm sure a lot of you have been involved with this project for just as long, and I appreciate you. Like I said, we have a couple speakers that are going to come up tonight to get the party started. But before I talk about the property, so I plan to bring some folks up here. I'm going to talk a little bit about the project itself, give you some details about the Limerick, and then also kind of give you some background on the journey that we had to get to this point. But before I do that, I just want to first kick off with a huge thank you to my parents, Mike and Nancy, that are right here. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome that we can share this together, and so I'm just so blessed that you guys are here. And I can already feel the daggers in the back of my head. So I also really want to thank my wife, Emily. I just want to announce, everything that you see in this room, in terms of furniture and all the planning for the party and the food, that's all Emily, and she's really good at that. And my partners are here. Cal actually was here earlier. Andy's here. When it comes down to light fixtures, we're like, yeah, whatever, that one. But that doesn't go over as well, and it definitely wouldn't look like this if Emily didn't step in and go, I like these light fixtures, or I like this countertop or this flooring. And apparently there's just all these design choices that you need to make in development that no one told me about when I started this. So, Emily, thank you so much, and definitely thank you to my family as well. I don't know where Nora is, but we have Riley and Celeste over here, and Nora's running around here someplace. A little bit about the project. It's a 127-unit affordable housing development. We have 3 buildings. This one right here is a 100-unit senior project. We have 51 bedrooms, 52 bedrooms. Anyone who lives in here has to have a household member that's 55 or older. And then we have 27 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, which the 2.5 bathrooms is, to me, super important, family townhomes. And some of the interesting things about the project itself is when we started, it was a farm field with some serious topography. So, up here at the street, you can see when you take the tour is kind of the elevation that you come onto the project, and then it drops off considerably. And it took a lot of hard work from our architect and our engineers to actually come up with a site plan that would work. We have underground parking in this building. We actually have 2 levels of underground parking for 100 stalls, which is very unique. I definitely think I got my partners a little bit curious about coming up with a plan with 2 levels of parking, but they went with it. We're really excited. We have a 125 kilowatt solar system that's going into the roof as we speak. That should be done in a couple weeks. That is about 305 solar panels. It covers up pretty much the entire roof, and it should eliminate about 90 to 95% of our common area electrical usage in this building, and should last for 30 plus years. And we did this all before the Inflation Reduction Act, so we already were looking forward to energy. And that's just one of the cool energy green things that we have. We also were very conscious about stormwater. When we built the site, we had, they put in all the foundation and they redug a huge hole and put 400 feet of 8-foot sewer pipe underneath the parking lot. Which I was asking if maybe we could, put 10 more units down there. But it turns out that there's an actual real purpose for that, and that's to take all the water from the roof, kind of, trap it there, and then slowly let it go into the environmental corridor and the wetlands that are behind us. One of the really, really cool things about this project is we've partnered with BCycle, and like everything COVID has created, supply chain issues, those bikes have been delayed until next year, but they're coming. But the city was working with BCycle, and they were looking for a couple of sponsors to bring the first stations. And Lane, who's working with us on a lot of other projects, I don't know where Lane is right now, but he's with the chamber, and he approached me and said, hey, BCycle wants to come in, and we had already talked about doing BCycle at some of our other projects going forward. And so we were like, we definitely want to see if we can make the Limerick a spot for these BCycle stations. So what that is it's e-bikes, and it's a subscription service, and as being investors in these e-bikes, we will be able to provide free memberships to all of our tenants. So not only will our tenants here be able to access the e-bikes for free, but they'll be able to use them for travel or leisure. We're about 1.5 miles away from the senior center and the library. There's a ton of really awesome bike trails that go around the very bikeable city of Fitchburg, and so we were just so appreciative to be able to make that partnership. Getting over to the townhomes, you'll get a chance to tour them. One of the ones we have open is 102. Very unique. We have underground parking there as well, about 2 stalls for every apartment. Again, they're 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. I think Lane, in his other job, he's a realtor, and we started talking one day, well, how much do you think these would sell for if they weren't affordable workforce housing apartments? And we came up with somewhere between $325,000 to $350,000 each. And so to be able to have a product like that in Fitchburg that we can rent at an affordable level to folks, I think is pretty important. And then you're really proud of the finishes. You'll see that when you walk through the apartment building, whether it's the quartz countertops or some of the nice upgrades that we were able to make with our contingency dollars and things like that. We're able to provide free internet to all of our tenants here, which is really nice, and everyone gets a storage unit as well. I want to bring up the mayor of Fitchburg, Aaron Richardson. Really happy that he's here to speak and say a couple of words. He's running for state treasurer next month, so I'll do a little shout out for Aaron, and we just appreciate that partnership. And Aaron, please say a couple words. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's really exciting to be here and see this great facility. This is such great high quality senior housing in this building, which is needed in Fitchburg. I feel like Fitchburg is a place where a lot of people want to be, and it's important to have high quality housing for people. And I've heard that there's not enough senior housing, so this really fills that need. But also, it's really great to see the 2 3-bedroom townhomes next door. Those 2 buildings are something that isn't getting built very often right now. And I know you told me a few weeks ago that they, just in a second, were rented out, because that is something that is, again, a need that we don't have here in Fitchburg, and you saw that by how popular those were. So that's really great to see. For me, it's also great to have this in what's a really growing area. We've got right across the street a Hartung that's in the process right now of being developed. There's going to be a lot of businesses over there. So if some of these people who live here are still looking to further their career, they can walk there. That's great. It provides a lot more amenities, and we really do expect to see a lot more retail. It's great to see the amenities that you provide to your residents, the BCycle, the free Wi-Fi. I think a lot of them might think the best amenity might be the new Quick Trip that just opened up the road. But I think that's just part of it, to see that development, and just more and more things are coming out here. So that's really great to see. And for me, it's also great to see that the family that are here. To me, that when I go to these and I see the family here and supportive, that's the most important thing to me, to know that your family's behind you and they're supporting you, and that, for someone who grew up here in Fitchburg as well, 5th generation, that family part is really important to me. So congratulations, it's very exciting, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much.